All right, we are live. Let's get us live here. All right, we are not calling probates today. We are going to be calling, commercial and resi expired. Ugh. Commercial and resi expired today, y'all. And I'm going to do it for about an hour, a little over an hour. I have to head up to my studio and then back, but I'll be back here uh, probably by 2. So, hold on. All right. So to highlight, we had a delayed closing yesterday. It's praying we're going to get it today. Should be fine. Should be fine. Okay. Just getting prepped. I'm gonna get the dialer set up. I'm gonna probably use the dialer for about a half hour, and then we're gonna pivot to let's see what's our quote today. All right. All right, we're ready to go. Quote of the day: to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. Well, that's very true. That is very true. Okay, let's get started. And we're off. And we got a voicemail for the first pickup. And we got 2 voicemails. Hello? Yes, hello, sir. Hi, sir. My name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale, looks like last year, over on Martin Street in Patterson. Did I happen to reach the owner, sir? Oh, the owner's not there. Okay, would there be a better time I can give a call back? Yes, sir. Okay. No, no, no hablo español. All right. There is a definite language barrier there. I tell you guys, man, if I could have learned the language, shoot, I would have learned Spanish. Damn it. All right. It's all right. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. So I'm gonna delete that number. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna leave that number in there because he did say the owner's not there. Let's see. This is ringing back. So we had a double pickup. All right, that went to voicemail. It was a double pickup. All right. Well, we're ringing. This is good. Yes, hello. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on Roanoke Ave. Okay, wrong number. All right, get rid of that. This is a lot of these numbers, man. Got to weed through them. Just got to weed through them. We got one ringing. It's ringing back. Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I hope I'm calling the right number here. I was trying to reach the owner of a property that was for sale on Peachtree Road. It's over in Maplewood. Am I calling the right number for that, sir? Oh, okay. So you were a tenant, so not the owner. Okay, I'm having a heck of a time trying to. The owners had the property for sale. I'm a realtor in the area. I thought I was calling the owners, but I guess I have the wrong number. So okay. Well, sorry about that, sir. Alrighty, take care. All right. He used to live there. That was a tenant, not the owner. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Dwight Street, Jersey City. All right, guess not. When you answer who's speaking, that's probably not gonna be a good phone call. But the problem is I don't know if that's the owner and they hang up on me, so I'm gonna keep calling back till you tell me you're not the owner, or you are. It's like, just tell me you're the owner or you're not, and we'll figure it out. But these are all things that we can do, when you guys are making calls. You're good. Hello? No, that's not him either. Alright, so we're back ringing. So, yeah, which as you navigate these triple line dialers and phones, things like that, you'll figure out different ways to maybe get the information that you're looking for without upsetting the person that you're calling, whether it's a wrong number or not. All right, this is ringing back. This is property in Jersey City. It's an LLC though, so I don't know if this is right. We'll find out. Let's see. No, it's just ringing. Yeah, it went back. Morning, Jim. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Jim was reaching out to you regarding a property that looked like it was for sale this past year over on Mountain Boulevard. If you have a moment, Jim, give me a ring. Again, I'm Daniel with Tip Commercial. My number is 973-255-8714. We just had a couple of questions, myself and Jason, who's the owner of the company, regarding that property. It looks like a nice piece of property. We were just a little confused as to zoning. Thank you. All right, this is him, and this is a property. It looks like it's saying it's commercial. Um, so now what I'm gonna do is basically delete the other numbers because they're all really good. This is the number that I need. So, yeah, I have the good one. All right, so now we're ringing back. We're going through again, and you guys can hello. Ah, What you can figure out too which triple line dialers you wanna use. I use Redx. They've been going through an update for the last year, and, it's been really it's been a hindrance to follow up how to follow up and just getting good leads. So, I'm not saying don't use them, I'm saying you may wanna, check out the other ones too, because Redx was really good for me for a while, but this update's taken them forever, and they don't have any. Hello? Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Dan hello, sir? Oh, good, I wasn't sure if you can hear me. My name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on 13th Street in Union City. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, sir? Okay, is this a wrong number? Okay, sorry, sir. Yeah, so if you guys notice, like, I'm constantly navigating through wrong numbers. RedX just is notorious for it, and sometimes you do get a good number, it's just you gotta navigate through about a bunch of bad ones. Hello? Oh, yes, hello. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale, looks like last year. It was over on Easter. No? Is this the wrong number, sir? Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so he said and the owner's a woman, and a male answered, so obviously that's not the right number. Alright, so we're ringing back. Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on East 39th Street. I was over in Patterson. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? Oh, okay. Is this a wrong number? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Yep. This is rough times. Rough times. Just gonna fire through each number. Each number's wrong. So again, y'all, there's multiple triple line dialers out there. Mojo, RedX. Hello? Hello, good morning. Bad connection. Um, you guys just figure out which one you wanna use. It's really the best thing I could say. As you can see, not having a lot of luck with this today. It just is so many they just have so many wrong I think they just if there's any number that's associated with the property, I think what Red X does is just throw it in there. Hello? Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Dan. Hi, sir. My name is Daniel. I was trying to reach the owner of a property that was for sale over on Mill Street in Newton. Am I calling the right number for that? I guess not, as he hung up. All right. So, and now what I tend to do is if I'm just navigating wrong numbers all morning, I just pivot off this lead source because Red X just is not good with this. So I'll pivot from this and I'll go to commercials. Hello? Yeah. Hi. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on Keep Street. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? Oh, okay. Well, ma'am, my name is Daniel. Again, it looked like the property came off the market, and I was just looking at some pictures online. Looked like a nice home. Was a little confused and just wanted to reach out and see if selling the property was still important to you. I'm Daniel. I'm actually a broker with EXP in the area. Yes, I am a realtor. Are you getting a lot of calls from realtors? I can imagine. It looked like a nice home. I mean, I was confused. I said, Shoot, let me give it I mean, I know it came off the market, I wanna say it was about a week ago. Yeah, so I figured let everybody make the phone calls, and then if it dies down, I'd figure I'd reach out to you, but doesn't sound like it's dying down, is that right? Uh, okay, definitely an option, ma'am, and that's obviously your prerogative to do. If you don't mind me asking, was there because it looks like a nice home, we were just curious, was there a reason you were even looking to sell it? Okay, okay, well, I would share with you this because it's a what happened? If you don't mind me a what happened? How come it didn't sell? Did you get any feedback from, like, your agent? Not a wow, okay. So you're kind of still and a little bit confused as to why it didn't sell. Right. Well, I appreciate what you're saying. What I would share with you is this, ma'am. I would tell you that none of the agents that are going to call you have buyers. The listing is what drives the buyers in. It's how we operate. And I don't know if they ever told you that, but it's how the property's marketed as to how where buyers will come for it. So, and I wish I had somebody say, "Hey, Dan, like we're going to be looking in Linden, and we want a 3 bedroom. You know, find us a house." Like, I wish it worked that way, but unfortunately, it doesn't. You know, the listings are actually what drives the buyers into the property. So if no one's doing that to you, that's how it works. So, yeah, I don't want I understand you don't wanna go on a back and forth, that's fine. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a nugget there. That's why. You're gonna probably get phone calls, ma'am, until either 1, the property gets relisted, or 2, you I hate to say, you change your phone number because agents are gonna keep calling. They're gonna keep calling you. I mean, I'm trying to be as upfront with you as like, I've been doing this for 25 years, so there's no sense in me saying things to you that aren't true. You're gonna keep getting calls until one of those 2 things happen because agents are relentless. There's not a lot of transactions. That's the issue. So the agents that are calling are they need listings. So I saw a nice property, just was like, "Hey, let me just see what happened." But it sounds like you're just getting pounded with agent calls, so that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Yeah. Okay. That's totally understandable. Totally understandable. You had a bad experience. I totally get it. And it sounds like they wouldn't even let you out of the contract because I'm looking here at a 6-month listing. Was is that yeah. It's amazing that they just lock you in for 6 months, and then after, let's say, 3, if you're not performing, they still hold you to the other 3. It's amazing, but unfortunately, that's what happens. We don't operate that way, but, it's okay. So what we would do is we would actually write into the contract. And I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm Daniel. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Is this Ms. Evelyn? Okay. Evelyn, thank you, number 1, for just hanging with me for a minute. So what we do is this. You obviously wanna show to the public that you're serious about selling the property. So when they see a 6-month listing, they know that. But behind the scenes, here's what we would do, and I've done this 100 times because most of the properties that we list and sell are like yours, which are expired. We'll write into the contract that if after 90 days you are unhappy with the service that we're giving you, you have the right to tear up the contract and go your own way. The only thing that I'd ask from you, Evelyn, is that you give me 4 hours to see if I can fix what the problem is. And if it's just unfixable and and your husband just, "You know what? It's not working," then we would let you go your own way. But we've never had any it's a great question. I have not seen the house yet. So That would really be because you have options on that, and whatever option you choose, Evelyn, I will support you 100%. There are tiers to it, to where it's gonna be determined on how much you want other agents to be showing your property. A lot of agents here will just cut it and be like, "No, we'll do 4, yeah, we'll do 3." If you heard the saying, "You get what you pay for," that's what's gonna happen. And I don't know if the agent that you work with previous did that for you, but, I would go over those options with you and anybody else that's involved in making the decision, and then we come to an agreement together as a team as to what's gonna serve you best, with that professional fee. Because it's never a reason we wouldn't do business together. We would figure out something that's gonna be beneficial for us and for you. Yeah. So that's a little bit of how we operate. Um, a lot of it too, Evelyn, is just why you guys were looking to sell, because at the end of the day, like, we're looking to help you get to the next stage of your life. That's the most important thing here. It's not, yes, the sale of the home is important, but you have goals and objectives with why you're selling it. That's what we wanna get to the bottom of. What's the reason for it? Okay. And in time, is it a realistic time frame that we can achieve for you? Because sometimes there may be we've had this, Evelyn, where we just it wasn't a fit for us to work together with, certain sellers, and we'll let you know that. But that's the questions that we'll ask you is certain, things like that. Was there a particular reason? What time frame? What's important to you? How's this gonna change your life to actually be done with the home on keep? Things like that, 'cause it's about you, it's not about us at the end of the day, to be honest with you. If it's priced right, Evelyn, I can go on vacation and it will sell. It's true, it's true. I don't wanna again, I wanna be as upfront with you as I can. Okay. Okay, do you live in the home, Evelyn, or is this something? Oh, it's okay. Is it vacant? Okay, okay. Here's what I'd like to do, and again, with your permission. Is only you involved in making the decision, or is there somebody else that's involved? Okay, so it's yourself and your husband. Okay, so husband, I'm just gonna take a couple of notes here. So husband and wife. Here's what I'd like to do, and again, review this with your husband and see if it's something you guys would be on board with. I can give you guys, because it sounds like he's not here anyway. Speak to him. See if you 2 would be open to having, like, either a Zoom call or just a regular phone call with me. There's some particular questions that I just need to ask to make sure that your goals and objectives are something that I can achieve. Price, professional fee, timeframes on moving, where, goals and objectives with regards to the move, um, updates to the home, things of that nature. Those are all important that I would need to do first, do some homework, and then what we do is after that phone call, you feel comfortable and confident that I can help you, we'll talk about sitting down and actually we'll have the meeting, and myself, you, and your husband. But I'd like to have at least a quick phone call first, just ask a few questions to see if our objective would be in line. Would that be okay with you? Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, 'cause the reason I don't wanna waste your time any more than you wanna waste mine, and if we meet on Sunday and you guys are just a hard no on anybody, it wouldn't make sense for me to come out. But if you feel comfortable with me after speaking with me today that maybe I could help you, that's all I'm asking, is the opportunity. But I would need your husband on board first too. That make sense? Okay. That's perfect, that's perfect. Now, again, so I'm not gonna pound you with phone calls. Today's Wednesday. When do you think? Again, I wanna be honest and upfront with you, because I will usually call back if somebody that says they're gonna call and then they don't. 'Cause it's for one of 2 reasons. Number 1, you just wanna get me off the phone because you have no intention of talking to me again, or number 2 is you actually do want to, get a call back, and you do actually want to, speak to your husband. Just so I'm clear, Evelyn, which of the 2 would it be? Okay. Okay. You're not used to this. I can tell you're not used to this approach. Okay, let me just make a note here. So after 10, awesome. Evelyn, can I is this your cell phone? Can I just send you a quick text with my info? I'm not gonna pound you with any spam. At least you know who I am, and, I'll send you our Google Business profile. You can, like, Google us and research us and see what we're about. Is that okay? Perfect. Alright, and I will give you a ring tomorrow at 10 a.m., okay? Evelyn, thanks again for giving me a few minutes. I do appreciate it considering you're probably the mayor of Linden right now with all the phone calls you're getting. So, alrighty, take care. Bye-bye. Ha! Man, come on, bro. Alright, I just need to, like, take a breath here for a second, and I'm gonna recap this phone call. This was awesome. So, this is what makes what I do, what we do so, like, rewarding. It's so rewarding. She said she probably had 100 phone calls from people. "I'm not listening with anybody. I'm not signing anything. If you have somebody, bring them by." And she's like, "Look, I'm not even gonna sit here doing a back and forth with you." Totally appreciate that. If you notice, I just kept affirming her. Totally appreciate that. Just so you know, the listing is what's gonna bring the buyers in. It's I wish people would call me and say, "Hey, I wanna buy this property," or "I wanna look in this area." This doesn't work that way. And after being really honest and authentic with her, she's like, "Look, I don't know if he's gonna wanna be on board," but she wanted me to come out on Sunday, which is very similar to what a for sale by owner does. "Come on out on Sunday, I'll be there from 9 to 4," which made me think the property's not occupied. So, after all of this, she said, "You know what? Send me what you have." I said, "Can I send it?" She said, "Send it, I wanna see it." So, from a hard no, like a literal hard no, to this is a possibility. They have to sell this property. All right, so I'm just gonna take some notes here. And I love it's weird. Something just told me to pick up the phone today. I love that. It's just persistence, guys. That's all it is. It's just persistence. How many days do I do this? 5 days a week? And then if there's a day that I'm not live because I'm traveling for appointments, because the only time I can do it is in the morning with the seller, I'll work on a Sunday. I work on Sundays to make up the prospecting day that I didn't work, the day that I'm on appointments. So, this just made it totally worth it, man. And I said to her, if you noticed, I said, "You're not used to this approach, are you?" And she said, "No." She said she kept laughing. So the first I kept she kept lau she what did I say? And she really, like, lost it. She started laughing hysterically. What did I say to her? Shit. Um, I said, "Look," I said, "I haven't even seen the home yet." I said, "So I know the professional fee is important to you, but," I said, "Did you ever hear the saying, 'You get what you pay for?'" And she started laughing. She's like, "Yes." I said, "I'm not saying that's what you got with your last agent, but," and she's like, "Well, it's similar." I was like, "Well, we don't operate that way." So this was good. Alright, so I'm just gonna say text her. And I'm gonna actually shoot her a quick video, and I'm gonna throw on, like, my, jacket and a shirt. All right. And we move on. That was a great call. It makes it, and just before I start dialing again, it makes this prospecting whole, makes me whole. I love it. I love it. To be able to take a hard no, we're not listing, come by if you have somebody. If you have a buyer, bring them by. I'm not going to sit here and go and do a back and forth with you. Not interested in that. I'm going to hang up now. Like to get from there to, hey, you know what? Yeah, send me your info. Let me talk to my husband because the old me, when she said, "Come, I'm at my house Sunday, 9 to 4." The old me would have been like, "Okay, great. Yeah, I'll go out and we can meet on Sunday." The skilled and seasoned Dan said, "Hold on a minute. Let's take a step back. I'm imagining there's more than one decision maker here." And there was. It's her and her husband. Okay. Is he even on board with it? And she's like, "Well, no." So, what would be the sense of me driving all the way up there if they're not even there's no intention of listing? I haven't pre-qualified them. So that's what I wanna do is get them both on the phone to see if I can pre-qualify them. And she said, "I'll talk to him. You can call me back tomorrow after 10." So that's what I'm gonna do. So this one phone call made this prospecting session worth it for me. Like I'm like flying high now. So let's see what happens now. Now it's like let's just see what happens. All right. Oh, and my dialer like hung up on me, so that's fun. Sorry. I have to redial it. All right, it's ringing again. See? Okay, here we go. So we're back dialing now. That just took a quick second. Hello? Mm, all right, that was a fax machine, so that's definitely not. Let's delete that. Come on. There we go. All right. What do we got? Let's get one more. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a commercial, looks like a commercial condo that was for sale over in Fort Lee. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? Oh, is this a wrong number, ma'am? Uh, okay. Sorry about that, ma'am. Okay. All right. So that's a wrong number. Alrighty. What's going on here? There we go. It's like not working right. Yes. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. I was over in Belleville on Newark Ave. Did I happen did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? Wrong number. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Wrong number. She did not sound like somebody who owns a million two property anyway. What's going on with this dialer today? All right, this dialer is not working. Red X, you are dropping the fucking ball today. Holy smoke. This dialer is just like not working. Yeah, this is all right, there we go. What is going on today? All right, so we're redialing. I wish I could have you like you could film me when I'm shooting the video to her, the owner. It's just gonna be 20 seconds, but I need this camera to do it. So we're redialing. So anyway, guys, it's so if you heard me, if you were listening, all right, that's a voicemail. The only thing that I did was just keep affirming her. She had legitimate concerns, legitimate problems. I think I might actually bail on this dialer today. This is just a bad. All right. It's ringing again. It's not working right. The dialer's not working right today. So all I did was affirm her. Everything that she said. "Dan, I'm not getting into this with you. Not doing a back and forth with you. Um, I'm not." Then what was the other thing she said? I'm not listing the property. I'm not signing a contract with anybody. And my response to every time she would say something like that would be, "Yep, totally understand. Totally understand." And then I would ask the question. So you're affirming, let them know that they're hurt. And that's why I do that. So when you affirm somebody and recognize what they're saying, it lets them know you hear them. And she started to get responsive to the point where she said, "Send me your info. I'm gonna speak to my husband." Okay. Ugh, yeah, I've had it. I gotta be honest. Red X, you're just terrible today. I am not gonna go through this shit today with them. I'm gonna try this one more time with Red X. I'm gonna dial one more time, guys. Just see if I can make this thing work. Crazy. Crazy. All right. That's what we'll do. We'll do that. See what happens. All right. Okay. We restarted. So let's see if it's gonna function again. I logged out and logged back in. See, there's two birds feeding each other. That's pretty cool. It's like the male is chewing up food and spitting it in the female's mouth. It's funny. All right, so we're redialing here. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Seymour Ave in Newark. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? Wrong number. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, all right, all right. No, it's not working. The dialer's not working right. All right, we're just gonna pivot to commercial. All right, let's get into it. Oh, tomorrow is a holiday? I see people saying no one's working tomorrow. I didn't know tomorrow was a holiday. Yeah, and I got all these numbers calling back. They're probably all wrong. Regardless, I have some commercials that I'm gonna call right now. Let's see. All right. Okay, this is a beautiful building in yeah, everybody just keeps calling back. Who is this? This is well, I already spoke to him, so I don't need that one. I needed, yeah, this one. All right, let's call this gentleman. This is a beautiful building, $3 million in Jersey City. 3 mil. Let's just make sure it's not listed. I don't think it is. No, I feel like this price is insane. Yeah, it's nuts. I don't know how they're getting $2 million, $3 million. I almost don't want to call it. I got to be honest with you guys. The uh, the price is too. This price is just out of whack. To give you perspective, all right, this is good. I'll give you a little commercial 101 here. To give you perspective on this building, they're asking $3 million. Okay, the the gross income for this, the gross income is 151,200. For the building that we just we're going to be pitching later for a million two. So this is, or we're going to probably ask him. He was listed at 1,200,000. We'd like to list it at 1,100,000. Get offers above. The gross rents on that per year were 125. This one's 151, and it's only another $25,000 a year. This guy's now pushing his price up almost $2,000,000. Like, there's just it doesn't make sense. It's like how do I explain this in residential terms? If the properties are comping out and everything around this neighborhood is pricing out at 500,000, this is the equivalent of the owner saying, "Well, Daniel, we'd like to list this at 1,300,000." And you're like, Why would you do that?" "Well, this is what we want. We want this number." That's what this owner is doing with this price of $3,000,000. It's so far out of whack. I don't even wanna call I'm not gonna call it. It's silly. And it tells me that they probably just don't need to sell it. I think that's the I think that's the thing here. Alright, let's look at this one. This is a $2,000,000 in let me just see. There it is. Alright, let's take a look and see what this is. What is this? Oh, and I know this agent too. Let me just see if this thing's sold. The reason I wanna do a lot of due diligence on this is I know the agent. He used to be a friend of mine. He's just an acquaintance now. I'm saying it in terms of I know him. That's all. Alright, let me see. Yeah, he had listed twice. Alright. I just wanna see him. Yeah. He had a he I mean, so here's the issue. So the problem is this property was listed twice, same price, same 2,000,000. Yeah. Let me see who the owner is. I wonder if he owns it. That would be interesting. I call him. No, it's not Ahmed Higazi. That's him. Oh, so it's 2 guys. Okay. He's young. He's younger than me. Well, let's see. This is Ahmed. Let's find out if this is him. It's ringing. Hi, is this Ahmed? Ahmed, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial in like the Hudson Essex area. Ahmed, I just wanted to reach out. Did you have a building that was for sale? I want to say it was either last year or the year before. It was over in Newark on Market Street. What? Oh, 190 Market sold? Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's no problem. Take care. All right. I did not see it sell, so he must have sold it privately. Okay. Good for him. All right. What's this one? This is a million. Storage. Let's see. This is a million. Let me just find where it is. Let me just find this one. Where is it? This was 990. So this is a 999. I just don't see it in the list in Vortex. Is that it? No. Well, let's go to commercial and see if it dumps into that. No, no, it didn't. Where did she get this? Why am I missing this? Ugh. All right. I'm having a little bit of an issue here because the Google is kicking me out because it's my assistant is in it and it's saying it's suspicious activity. for her. So now I have to get the password and I forgot my password. Let's try this. Okay, I'm good. All right. Okay. This was. I just want to see where this is. Oh, I remember this guy. I'm just trying to find. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to find this property in. I'm just gonna type in, and then I'm gonna head out of here. There it is. Okay. Oh, she has the wrong. That's why, because she has the wrong. She had the wrong one in there. So the all right. So the issue was my the wrong pricing. That's all. All right. Let me see. Lady pulled. Did I not speak to this guy? No, I don't think I've spoken to him. Let's check and see if this is listed. I feel like I've seen this property or something. There it is. Was listed twice. Back in 24. Okay, it's all right. And it got listed again and didn't sell. Same. Damn, I wonder if he's related to the owner. All right, I'm calling this guy. So they are of the same. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna call. All right. Okay, this is 1,050,000 in East Orange. Let's give it a shout. This is Ravinder. He's younger than me, so he does not get his last name. Ah, he put it to voicemail. It's all right. We'll leave a voicemail. Good morning. This message is for Ravinder. Ravinder Daniel with Tip Commercial here. Reaching out to you, sir, this morning. It is Wednesday, about 9:30. I'm calling regarding the building that was for sale, property over on Park Avenue, East Orange. We're commercial agents, and we're just a little confused as to what happened with this property because it looks like a good commercial property, and again, doesn't look like it's sold. So we wanted to just speak to you very briefly. My number, sir, is 973-255-8714. Again, I'm Daniel, Tip Commercial. We are commercial agents right in the Essex County area. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. I have some appointments today, so I'm gonna bail out of here early. I know that's not what you guys want to hear, but that's the truth. Let me just get a cup of coffee and I'm gonna end it. So, in closing, um, oh, my hair. In closing, this one phone call is going to turn into a listing. So now it becomes the process of I broke the ice with her, turned a hard no into a possible. Now what I'm going to do is send her a quick video of me to text it. I'm going to text it to her and follow up with her tomorrow at 10 a.m. You'll hear the call 'cause I'm doing it live. And then that's basically what today was one good lead. The dialer wasn't working right, um, and, the commercials that I called, I just wasn't able to get in touch with anybody, so but I knew today was gonna be a shorter prospecting day because I do needed to go up north, but the good news is we have a really good solid lead, and again, if I can just turn 1 expired a month, 1 probate a month, 1 commercial a month, like, that's the goal here. I can bang out 40 to 40 listings a year, I'm happy. That's my goal, my average price points, being what they are, 7, 800 grand. You're talking about, that's what, 3, $400,000 a year? I'm happy with that. Again, I told you before when I was on another live stream, I'm probably never gonna do 100 deals, that's not my wheelhouse, but I can get you from 10 to 20, I can get you from 20 to 40. I could get you from 100 grand a year to 200 grand a year. I can get you from 200 to 300. Like, those are things I can do for you. So that's the name of the game here, guys. It's just growth. 25% growth every year. And if you think of it in those terms, you're doubling your business every 4 years. That's impressive. You can do that. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you heard that phone call that I had with her because I was super juiced to turn. I love turning those kinds of hard no's into yeses. It makes it all worthwhile. So tomorrow, I will be here tomorrow. I will be calling probates tomorrow. I will be calling commercials tomorrow, and I will be calling residentials tomorrow. Hopefully, the dialer is working. I know you guys know that I use Red X, so they gotta step their game up. So, all right, peace.